Good morning. Prosperity every day. Got Wink here. She's just chilling. Yeah, she's focused. And we've got another gorgeous whiteout day. Um, let's just get to it. December 14th. Money mapping. Counting is a daily tool. Money mapping is a monthly tool. The prosperity plan is built on a solid foundation of both tools. Money mapping is where our money does go. The prosperity plan is where our money could go. As the two converge, we find ourselves experiencing financial health. Yeah. And those two are converging. I count, maybe not on a daily basis, but at least a couple, two or three, or sometimes four times a week. And I look at my budget every day, the Every Dollar Budget, Dave Ramsey, and I do a total financial inventory, like to the penny, of everything, and I look at that about once a month, um, and all of those habits put together have been solidifying over the last 6 and 7 years, and I'm just near the precipice of what I would call the the best financial health that I have been in ever. Um, I am financially aware. I am I am earning a consistent amount of income, um, and consistently giving away and consistently putting away, saving and investing for the future, and handling my day to day and monthly responsibilities in a timely manner for the most part. I've got, it looks like, two outstanding medical bills, one for 45 bucks and one for 100 bucks. Those aren't as timely sometimes because it takes a while for the billing to get figured out and whatever, and I tend to avoid them for whatever reason. And but for the most part, I am in the best financial shape of my life. And thank God I'm finally getting it, and I'm tuned up and running responsibly, in the final decade of my earning. So thank God. Thank God, thank God, thank God that it's here. And as long as I keep plodding along at this pace and with this level of responsibility, I'm okay. It's not, I'm gonna be okay. I'm okay. I'm okay now, and that will continue to be as long as I continue to do what I'm doing. And this is straight up basic steps one, two, and three, right? I cannot do this by myself. I need help, and I'm asking for help, and I'm taking that help and doing it, right? So I listen to Julia Cameron's Prosperity Every Day for about 2 years. I think this is the second year I've gone through this specific morning meditation book, and it has had a huge impact. It's the daily experience in the Dave Ramsey Every Dollar Budget for 6 and 7 years now. Huge impact. So, again, two primary sources of help, and the ultimate is my higher power. which I don't claim a specific one, right? There's no need for you and I to get into that at all. I'm in the 12-step program, so it's my understanding, and really it's my misunderstanding. Really, it's my ununderstanding. It's like I don't want to limit it in any way, shape, or form with my limited human intellectual blah blah. So, hey, God is good. God is the trees. God is the sky. God is my little kitty cat here. God's in everything and of everything. I like, okay, I'm not going to go there. Who cares what I think about God? Um, so, but by surrendering to that, whatever, I've got a sponsor who is financially savvy, responsible, and successful. So I'm making myself vulnerable to another human being so that I can get strong. It's so interesting how we do that, right? And and my masculinity is really born out of that vulnerability to partner up with someone who's better than you. I understood that with specifically with tennis. You know, if I played tennis with someone who was better than me, then I got better. And that one year that I played with Stephanie Flucius, she had been a ranked amateur, high level player, but got burnt out by it and didn't want to play anymore. And we just went out and hit for a whole summer. We never played a single point, and she demanded that. She's like, I don't want to play a single point. I would just hit balls with you. And I'm like, okay, cool. And we did, and my my game developed, and and I wasn't really a competitive tennis player in any way, shape, or form. Anyways, it was just pure fun. But I got better because I was playing with someone who was better than me, and they were willing to teach. So financially, I'm lucky in so many ways. I work for a company that really sincerely wants to enhance their employees' financial health, mental health, physical health, their life. They want their lives to be better, and getting your financial order, your finances in order is a huge element of mental health, spiritual health, and all of it. If we are riddled with worry and financial chaos and, you know, near homelessness and, out of control, rampant spending and debting and just blowing our futures up, you know, and dive down that hole and then your relationships go out the window too. Blah, blah, blah. Lots of blah, blah. I'm just grateful today to be doing my morning due. When we get done here, I will do my counting. I will look at my planning. I will do my financial due. And that'll give me a grounding in today to make better decisions. I do need to make an amend, and it's on the financial realm, and I will do that today. Um, and the biggest threshold that I've stepped over recently is paying off a student loan to a zero balance, right? There were two of them, so I still have the other one, but in classic debt snowballing technique, I paid off the lowest balanced one to a zero, so it's done and gone past. And I just paid off to zero a little teeny tiny credit card. So I have zero credit card debt today. I have one student loan debt today and a mortgage. So right now, as it stands, I have two outstanding debts. The student loan will get another final payment in January, and then I will be able to claim total personal debt not associated with housing. And that's going to be a great day, and it's right around the corner. So grateful. And I'm going to sit with that. I think as I said that, the next thing is to sit with it for a year, right? So that means no major purchases. Just keep chucking. Do a full year with being debt free, being chucking money, and you know, see what it's like to live that way. See what it's like to feel that way. Being financially sound, solid, committed, and directed, right? Being directed by a higher power, being directed by Julia Cameron's suggestions, being directed by Dave Ramsey's suggestions, and being directed by my sponsors' suggestions. And I'm open to other sources as well, of course. Uh, but having three primary uh, successful financial advisors is great to have on your team. So if you do not have any financial advisors on your team, find some. And that can be as easy as going to the library and going into the finance uh, sections and grab some books. Read a book, um, and find a budgeting guy, find an inspirational person, and then find someone in human form that you can communicate with, and start working it every day. Simple. Write down your budget. If you haven't done one for December, do one now, today. Start it, and 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 that's it. Just do one budget, and give yourself the gift of January 2025. It's gonna be great. Thanks. Have a good day.